In this video, we are going to tell you how to create request a code form and then add details to your Google Sheet. So let's say that you have created a form using the form builder application Jotform or any other form builder application, and you have created request a code form. Now here, every time the form is submitted, then you want the details that you have received through this form submission should become a part of your Google Sheet or any other spreadsheet. Now this can be done by integrating the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be Jotform and your action application would be Google Sheet. Now how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. Now on the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab, sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user here. And here we have reached all apps page. So let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. So let's click on this. Now a dialog box has appeared which is asking me to name this workflow. To create a code form and add details to Google Sheets. So I'm going to click on create. And here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action is do this. Basically, action here is the response of our trigger application. Now, as per this integration, my trigger application would be Jotform. Let's click on this. And here the trigger event. So this is the event that will make my workflow run. So here the event would be new response. Every time I receive a new response, then only this workflow is supposed to run. So here you can see that we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting Jotform with Pabbly Connect so that Pabbly Connect can have access to the information. Now we have to follow the instructions given here so that this connection can be set. So what we have to do is first we have to log into our Jotform account, and then we have to go to settings. From there we have to go to integrations, search for the webhook and paste this URL over there. So I'm going to copy this, and now I'm going to take you to my Jotform account. So here I have already logged in. This is the dashboard of the application. Now here you can see a tab create form. So you can click on this and create your own form with all the required fields. Here I have already created a few forms, and now this is the form that I'm going to work on. So I'm going to click on edit form. As I do that, here you can see that my form has the following fields. First is name, first name and last name. Then we have the phone number. Then we have the address, email. Now type, location and most convenient day and time to be contacted. Now this is an XYZ Painting Works free estimate application form. Now to set up this connection, what we have to do is first we have to go to settings. Here on the left hand side you can see integration. So let's click on this. Now here we have to look for webhooks. So here it is. Let's click on this. And now I'm going to add new webhook. Basically here I'm going to paste this URL that we have received, copied again. And now I'm going to paste this. So once done, let's click on complete integration. And here we can see that our integration is ready. Now what is it asking me to do? It is asking me to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So I'm again going to go back to Jotform, and here let's click on preview form. Now I'm going to click on this, and this is our form. So let's fill in the details. First name is demo or user. So here I'm going to make this capital, user also U capital. And then we have the number, then we have the address here. Then I have also filled the name, the email address of the person. Then what is the type? Let's say it is commercial. Now what is the location? I want exterior. Most convenient day and time. So it is Saturday 10 to 4 p.m. So once I have filled in this form, I'm going to click on submit. And here we can see that our submission has been done. So taking you back to Pabbly Connect, and here we have received the API response. So this is the webhook URL, username, type, submission ID. And then as I take you down, So here you can see this is the phone number, type, most convenient day and time. Then we have the first name, last name, email address, and then we have the entire address. So we have received all this information. Now my objective is that this information should become a part of my Google Sheet. So I'm going to choose my action application as Google Sheet. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to add new row. I'm going to click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Google Sheets account. I'm going to click on add new connection and sign in with Google. So once this is done, here we are supposed to choose the account so that we can authorize the same. And here Pabbly Connect is asking for additional access to my Google account. This is absolutely secure and I'm going to provide it the access by clicking on continue. And here you can see that the authorization has been successful. Once this is done, this means that Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets are now connected. So here we have to now fill in this information. Basically, we have to map the information. So I have to select the spreadsheet. Let me take you to the spreadsheet that I have created. This is the name of my spreadsheet, code for painting work. The name of the sheet is sheet 1. Now here I have got the following column fields: first name, last name, phone number, address, email address, type, location, and most convenient day and time. And now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here I'm going to select the spreadsheet, which is code for painting work. And here you can see that the sheet has already been selected by the system. Let's map this information. How do we map this? So if we have to fill in the information for the first name and I click on this, it is going to show me the previous step. As I click on this and I take you down, so here it is going to show me the first name. This is how we map. And why is mapping important? So that every time the workflow runs, it can inculcate the new data. Otherwise, if this was written manually, it would have taken the manually written data only. Now, the last name. So again, I'm going to go here and I'm going to look for the last name. Here it is. Then we have the phone number. So let's go to step 1 and I'm going to fill in the phone number. Then we have got the address. So here let's look for the address. So here first of all, random street. I'm going to put a comma, go back to step 1 and then here we are going to look for randoms. And then here again I'm going to go to step 1. Then I'm going to write the postal code and then I'm also going to write the name of the country. So once the address is written, then the email address. So let's map this. So here is the email address and then we have the type. So again, let's look for the type and it is commercial. And then we have the location. So again, I'm going to write, it was exterior, right? So this is the location. So once we have mapped this information, we have got the last one, most convenient day and time. So here it is, Saturday 10 to 4 p.m. Let's click on save and send test request. And here we have received the API response, which means that this information should become a part of my sheet. Let me take you there. And yes, here you can see that our information is now a part of our sheet, which basically means that this entire integration process is a complete success. But we also need to check the same in real. So I'm going to take you back to Jotform and here let's fill in another form. This time the name is test, the last name as new. Then we have the phone number, which is 9, and then we have the address. So let's say the address remains the same, and then the email address. So the email address is testnew@pabblytuts.com. So then we have the other information, which is type. So this time it is residential, location, it is interior, most convenient day and time. So it is Sunday, and the time is 11 to 4 p.m. And now I'm going to click on submit. So here our submission has been done. Now taking you back to my Google Sheet, here you can see that our information is now a part of my Google Sheet. So it is going to be extremely easy for you to track the information. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. Let me take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand the process. So here our trigger application was Jotform, where the event was new response, and our action application was Google Sheets, where the event was add new row. So I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the description box. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.